All right. Well, yeah, I started recording now, so this is live. So hello everybody, and welcome to first, I guess, episode of the NCL Jadcast. Today we've got a few people with us. If you guys want to introduce yourself.
Hello,
No.
people of the stream watchers. This is Haamu.
This is Johann. Not gonna talk much.
Yeah, this is Nacho. And what's this going on? YouTube?
uh,
Cat.
this is going on YouTube. Yes.
Nice.
Yeah.
Love YouTube.
Yeah. All right. So today we will be looking at some custom megas that Haamu has been working on for his PSS server. He's gonna be like putting them into a custom um, showdown server for people to play. Is that pretty much it, Haamu?
Yep,
Gen 6 is over.
that's
Get
pretty
over
much
it.
it. I mean, Gen 4's coming back, so I ain't going back. I'm stopping at 6. I'm not going all the way to 4.
Fair.
Um, so yeah, Haamu is the commissioner of PSS and runs it basically going into what season?
Season 10.
Season 10. So it's been around even longer than NCL. So
I think we actually have been around a bit shorter, but we have had
you had
shorter off seasons, so we caught
okay,
up.
makes sense.
Yeah.
But yeah, so he's gone through and uh, designed megas for every gen, basically every
Uh,
final evolution Pokemon
every single final, yeah. But I
that
can't
doesn't
say
already
all
have a
the
mega.
megas because I have not made the designs or anything
The designs, no,
like
but like
like the sprites, you know.
yeah, yes, but you've come up with the ideas and the stat spreads and the any extra moves or anything that they get, etc. Right?
Pretty much. There's been a few that other people have also thought up, and I'm like, okay, that's a good idea. Let's put that. But most of them are, yeah, just
Yeah.
from
Okay.
my crazy ass brain.
Yeah. Fair enough. And yeah, I guess the plan today is we're just gonna go through them bit by bit and just place them in tiers where we think they belong. Right?
Yep, that sounds good.
And obviously, as you can see, up first we've got the Mega Butterfree. Um, so explain, Hamu.
I mean, okay, so for the people who cannot read, it's a butterflying type, and
Yeah.
it is tinted lens, so it's definitely an upgrade from, well, Swarm and Compound Eyes in a way, so it's more so can do offensively some damage. And if you don't know what it does and you can't read, this Pokemon's attacks that are not very effective on the target deal double damage.
Yep.
And you can see the stat spread there. I'm not gonna explain those because honestly, if you can't read, I mean,
Yeah. Fair enough. So,
and credits to this from the sprites to Dark Arcanine 33.
all right. So yeah. So it gets a boost in special attack and speed when it Mega Evolves, right?
Yeah,
Which obviously gives it a nice boost there as a special attacker. Still super weak to rocks and stuff, and loses the ability to run heavy duty boots. So that's a negative. And
yep.
very weak defensively.
To be fair, before Mega Evolution, it's a tier 5 mon, so it's gonna
Yes,
be weak
yes,
in
it will.
in areas.
But I mean, like as people have said, before it can Mega Evolve, it still has the what Compound Eyes, so you're gonna be able to run Sleep Powder and stuff like that uh,
Yep.
to make it still kind of useful. And then when it Mega Evolves, get a Quiver Dance off, it's gonna actual like I feel like it will melt things.
Yes,
Like
definitely will.
125 special attacks, not a super amount, but with tinted lens, it's definitely still gonna hurt those. resist mons when they come in.
Yep.
And I mean that's kind of I've had a look at the first four Pokemon that we're looking at today, and I've already kind of given them a bit of a rank and left some comments on them. But I put Mega Butterfree at tier 1 minus, I think. Which I think is pretty fair, though it could go into tier 2 plus, I guess, um, depending on how well it does in testing.
Yeah, this is obviously all of these like ratings and stuff are gonna be before testing. After testing, there's probably gonna be changes and stat changes and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, pretty much what I mean. I have the actual doc open, so people for now for Butterfree have given it like a pretty solid 1.83, which would be like a high tier 2.
Yeah. Yeah, low tier 1, high tier 2, I can definitely see that.
Yeah. Johann, you have anything to say about this? You gave it a tier 2.
I think you forgot to mention it gets a special defense boost of 25 for Mega Evolving.
Yeah,
Not really.
fair enough, but
Really. I
it's
mean, it's pretty basic.
yeah, special defense isn't really going to help it that much. I mean, it's going to obviously get um, boosted even more with that Quiver Dance, but it's not what you're worrying about when you take this.
Yeah, no, it just does 2 physical priority. And
Yeah.
rocks.
Yeah.
That's my main concern. Unlike Mega Charizard Y, which also has the rocks problem, it can't just click buttons immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah, if this Pokemon was like a non-rock sweep double typing, this would be quite scary.
You definitely need to get this on a team with reliable removal and yeah, other things to help with the hazard game as well.
Or just lead with it and sleep out or something and go off.
Well, yeah, you could always do that, and I mean that's a good way for me to lose 6-0 to a team. So, all right. Unless Nacho's got anything to say on this one, we'll move on to the next one.
He is dead.
He's dead. Okay, no worries.
Goddamn Americans.
Next up, we've got Mega Eradicate, which has the ability of Moxie, so it loses its guts, but I mean Moxie's good, right? Get a kill, get a attack boost, and
Moxie's good, right?
uh,
I think it's pretty good.
with that speed and that attack, I think that's pretty decent. Like, Swords Dance into like if you can get a Swords Dance off on this thing, it's just going to melt faces. Whoop.
Oh, what the?
Good cat.
Good lord! Stop
Yeah, that
recording. We need to cut.
no cutting. That was just me trying to bring up Showdown to be able to look up moves and stuff.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, what did I say about this before? It doesn't have a ton of coverage, I don't think. Like,
No, it
uh,
doesn't.
but it does get enough to hit the resists. Like, it's going to be able to have that crunch to hit the ghost types, and then it gets what it gets dig, but it also gets what was it?
It
Pretty
gets
great in
something
this as
from
well.
Tantrum.
Yes,
Tantrum.
stomping tantrum, exactly. Yep.
And U-turn.
Yeah, U-turn
Um,
also good.
so it can still hit the steel types as well, which is pretty useful because yeah, if this gets a swords dance off, there's not going to be many mons that can continue to tank hits.
No. Oh, and a very, very cool calc. Adam and Mega Eradicate can OHKO and Mega Alakazam with Sucker Punch. Very cool.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, that's not bad at all, actually. And with that speed tier, there's gonna be decent amount of opportunities for it to run adamant as well. So definitely a scary threat.
Yep.
Um, and that's why I put this one in tier 2 plus. But like Butterfree, it could definitely be a lower tier 1 as well.
I really have a suspicion that when people come in to and look at these megas, when we start with Gen 1, they're like, okay, Butterfree is like tier 1. And then when we finally get to like Gen 4, you're like, I guess Butterfree really was just a tier 3.
I mean,
Megas keep getting crazier and crazier.
yeah, you're not wrong. It definitely could be how it is, but I'm just going off the current power levels that I know already, so.
Yeah. You haven't watched it, you can always change the ideas, obviously, that, oh, this may be a bit lower than I thought before.
Yeah. But yeah, so I mean, get a sword stance off, get a kill, and this thing will get out of control for sure. Anyone got anything else to add?
Thing seems busted.
Great.
Yeah?
Who allowed that? Who allowed this?
Well,
What tier do you think
it's not
have
technically allowed yet, but
It's currently, from all the people that have rated this, it's in high tier 3.
no, I think it's definitely higher than that. But then again, I haven't gone through every single mega yet, so
Yeah.
Or you can't even kill it with
Yeah.
priority because it gets like, doesn't it get sucker punch and quick attack?
Yes.
yes.
Yeah, so this is a mistake.
This is a
Ferret is way
mistake.
worse.
Very cool.
Ferret is way worse, believe me.
Oh, I can't wait until we get to Ferret.
It's gonna
episode
Great.
3.
be a while, yeah. But yeah, okay. Well, yeah, Mega Eradicate might potentially be busted, but I don't think Mega Eradicate A is anywhere near as busted.
Oh, the Overlord.
The
The
Overlord ability is pretty nice. 50% less damage from Dark Dragon and Fairy, but like it's still not really tanking Fairy type attacks, and it's still
Yeah,
getting
just neutral fairy.
yeah, essentially, and it's still getting annihilated by fighting types. So, um, like the attack is alright, the defenses are decent, but I like just straight up bulky megas and just straight up bulky mons in general tend to be less effective overall than other Pokemon, especially on something like this. I don't think it has any natural recovery.
Nothing better than rest.
Nothing better than rest. So yeah, so it's
I mean, I don't
like
know what you consider better. Do you think Stockpile Swallows better?
uh technically, but no.
Okay, good. So rest is the best it gets.
Yes, rest is the best it gets. So that's like a Mega Aggron or something like that. Like
Yeah.
can be really useful, but
Bulk upsets are gonna be
Guys,
kind of
if you
cool,
need a
but
Blacephalon check, call this.
there you go.
yeah, that's very true. And like as I think calcs have been done, like Hydreigon and stuff like that, struggle to
Yeah, that thing's never breaking this.
yeah. So
Support all you want. Hydreigon's never getting this killed.
it's still pretty cool, but I feel like it would be a mid tier 3-ish, is what I've got it down as.
It's a very niche for a Mega Slot.
Yeah, it's nothing.
People have ranked it high tier 4 or low tier
Yeah,
3.
so you're
Yeah,
picking this to get the points, really.
yeah.
Yeah.
You don't need another dark,
Like, yeah, exactly. Like,
or you need a ghost check. Yeah.
there's a reason that things like Guzzlord are always lower tier because as fun as it is to have something that's just a bulky wall, it's not super useful.
No.
Yeah, with these weaknesses.
Yeah, yeah. Especially since it's still dying to pretty much any fighting move.
Yeah.
and it like I don't know Alolan Raticate's coverage off the top of my head, but I would assume it's about as good as Raticate's, which is not super great.
Yeah, it's not the best.
I think it has a bit better coverage than regular Eradicate. I'm not sure, but knockoff and all this stuff.
Yeah, okay, so more dark moves, but that's
It's
not.
a little more utility really, and that's it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
still no great coverage.
Oh,
Yeah.
by the way, quick question before we go on. Do you have the overlay right now, Jed?
The overlay.
Yeah, the one you showed how it looks like when you're.
Oh yeah, I'm using that. Yeah.
Okay.
Why's that?
No, because like we see on your screen just the.
Oh yeah. No, I'm just yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Up next is Mega Firo. Laserbeak always critting on its attacks, unless of course the opponent cannot be critted for whatever reason.
Laser beak.
Yeah, good against defensive setup mons. But other than that, I mean, decent speed, average attack for a offensive mega. I think the only setup that I saw that it got when I was looking at it before is like workup. So it's not going to be able to set up. But I mean, it doesn't necessarily need to. It can just sub roost, drill peck, drill run, and that hits pretty much everything it needs to.
Yeah, that's true. I would definitely put this right next to Mega Pidgeot. It's like a physical version of Mega Pidgeot.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I mean that makes sense. It has the two moves and then either has like the U-turn to get momentum or you can sub roost.
Yeah.
I had this at a lower tier 2, maybe an upper tier 3.
Yeah, people have rated it high tier 3 for now.
Yeah. I can see that. It's doesn't seem like it's anything super scary, but like I could definitely see it being like a annoying mon to deal with, like a Mega Pidgeot or a Mega Beedrill or something like that.
Yeah. Critting U-turns is very difficult to handle for
Yeah.
many teams.
It definitely could be. And I mean, like, I don't know, give this thing, let it use Fury attack or whatever it is, and get 5 crits in a row.
Yeah, the critting
Fury
thing.
attack.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's a big deal, kind of.
We're digging deep here.
Yeah, we are. But yeah, I mean, I think it's pretty cool. I would not be against using this thing.
No, I'd use this.
Yes. So yeah, pretty cool mon, but yeah, nothing too overwhelming in my opinion. Next up, we're onto the first of the mons that I haven't seen anything about yet, and that's Mega Arbok. Poison Dark type. Okay.
Petrificate.
When this Pokemon enters the battle, it lowers the speed stat of its opponent by 1 stage. Okay, so like an Intimidate, but for speed.
That's almost
Yep.
exactly what I had imagined.
Yeah,
Pokemon
it's
like that.
a pretty
Except I
cool
just use
ability.
Petrify and not Petrificate.
See, we gotta make
But
it
it's
original somehow.
you gotta tie it to Intimidate, right? So you gotta have that 8 at the
Do
end.
you?
Yeah,
Do you?
exactly. Exactly.
Yeah,
But
so there's Moxie and there's Soul Heartoxy.
yeah.
So hard toxicity. Beastie.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
exactly.
We got it.
Um, I mean, attack and speed, uh, decent, but nothing too
Start with
crazy.
the speed.
105 is decent, but like it's not as fast as you would hope, right?
Like the extra dark typing.
I mean, I think the
Yeah, the
speed is
dark
really.
typing is nice.
It's hard to say the speed is not enough for
Yeah,
Arbok.
because it's
Always
slowing
outspeed
everything.
Scarf Guard Jump. Yeah, always outspeed Scarf Guard Jump, for example.
I guess
Yeah,
But
it's not
easy to
bad.
come in on it.
I mean, yeah, coming in on a Garchomp though as a poison type is a bit yikes.
It does. It does.
Um, what kind of coverage does Arbok get?
Pretty
All the
good.
crunch,
It's like
all the member
decent,
things, I think.
actually.
yeah, EQ, Gunk Shot, Seed Bomb. Like
Gets
there's a
Sucker
lot.
Punch.
Okay,
But
yeah,
it's a
nice.
really good revenge killer because you're really hard
Yeah.
to outspeed this.
Yeah, that makes
And
sense.
Coil.
Coil, yeah. Does it get any other setup, or is Coil pretty much it?
Curse.
Yes, yes.
Mm.
Coil Curse.
Having Curse on a Mon is always pretty cool. But I would probably still put this at a tier 2 minus, tier 3 plus.
And do people agree? People think this is high tier 2.
High tier 2.
Except Magic, who thinks it's tier 1.
Of course, Magic does.
Yeah. I don't know. I can definitely see it in tier 2 somewhere, but I feel like
Very solid.
yeah, very solid for sure, but I don't know if it's
And
quite a
poison type, Poison Dark is really good typing to have on your team anyway.
yes, it is. It is easy.
Especially if it's grounded.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. It is. It is a good type because it fills in two typings that can be quite awkward to get otherwise.
Yep.
It's one of the better poison types available.
Yeah.
For sure.
Really.
All right. Yeah, I can see this being a tier 2 somewhere for sure. But I'm just gonna put it at tier 2 minus right now, just in case all the other stuff that we look at is super OP. So
Oh
Like
boy.
the next one.
Mega Raichu is up next. Electric Fighting, which is pretty cool. Electric Surge. When entering the field, this Pokemon summons Electric Train. So it's Tapu Koko, but with the fighting type instead of the fairy type.
And it also gets rising voltage, so it's automatically better.
Jeez. And it gets 150 speed and 120 special attack and 120 attack. So it can be a mixed attacker as well.
Yep.
I mean, yeah. This seems quite strong.
And we also have our first
Really
one with
strong.
a new move.
New moves, Thunderous Kick. What is that? Is that's the one that lowers defense 100%,
Yes.
right? Yeah.
Yep.
The one that the Zapdos gets.
Zapdos.
Yeah.
You should know.
I do, yeah. Yeah, that's the only reason I do know because I've used it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's nuts. 150 speed as fast as Electrode. That's insane. Um, and then getting the electric terrain boost on electric stab moves with 120 special attack or attack is pretty busted. Because what is Tapu Koko's stats?
I think it's like 115 and 105 for the attacks.
Uh-huh.
150, 95.
Oh, 150, 95, okay.
So yeah, this thing is like Tapu Koko, but insanely better. I don't know what kind of other fighting coverage it gets. Gets Focus Blast.
Focus Blast.
I mean, Thunderous Kick you're gonna run 90% of the time anyway, but
Yeah.
and then you can run like Wild Charge just for those absolutely destructive electric type moves.
I think this is offensively better than Tapu Koko, but like defensively slash utility way worse.
Well, I mean, it gets Wish.
Great. It's 60 HP Wish.
Yeah. Yeah, no, you're right. Defensively, it's quite well, not as good. It obviously doesn't get like the roost. But yeah, this gets priority with the fake out and the quick attack, right? Or does it get extreme speed as well?
Yeah, it
Forget,
gets
I don't
extreme speed.
remember
It
how the
gets
event things go.
Yeah,
it
it gets
gets
extreme
extreme
speed,
speed.
Yeah.
but it doesn't
Okay.
need it. It's 150 speed.
Well, yeah. There's
Or
not
did you mean the
much.
speed, obviously, or the Regieleki?
There's not much that can outspeed it. That's for sure. I remember using Electrode and
But
still
still slow
running.
on the switch in.
Yep, true. I remember running Electrode modest like 90% of the time just because there was nothing that would
Yeah.
catch up to it. So I can
I think
see
this
this being
as
able to do the
good as
same.
like Mega Zam and stuff.
Yeah,
Just
this
play rough. Wow.
Yeah.
this thing is definitely tier 1 in my opinion.
It's good. It's
That's
good.
where I'll put it.
It reminds me of like a Mega Low Punny
Yeah.
Yeah,
with better coverage, really.
tier 1 for
Just
sure.
sniping
And
overall.
people have rated this so far as a tiny bit low tier one.
This is tier 1, like mid tier 1 or high tier 1 in my opinion
Better,
so far.
better Coco.
Yeah.
I agree.
And then we've
Zero Orange.
got Mega Alolan Raichu. Electric Psychic still gets that busted speed, but all the rest of the stats go into special attack instead of attack, which is pretty busted as well. Energy Burst. This Pokemon's attack deal increased damage against slower opponents. I mean, really?
It's explained more in depth under.
Well, yeah, I see that. If opponent's speed is less than 50% of this Pokemon's speed, damage is increased by 1.2. Less than 33, increased by 1.5. And less than 25% is increased by 2 times.
And just so everyone can understand what those numbers would mean, so if you run like max speed Mega Raichu Alola, that would mean that a stat of wait, what I was like 109 is the lowest you can be to not get 2 times damage.
So
So this takes the
more
Electro Ball
more than
to
half the
deal some damage.
Pokemon will take 2 times damage from a max
Wait,
speed Mega Raichu.
no. Wait, half the Pokemon. What? Like the actual stat 109, not like base stat.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay. That makes more sense.
Yeah, like Mega Scizor not running any speed would get 1.2 times damage.
Okay. Still, so it's like
Regulars, yeah.
it's like every attack this thing makes is an Electro Ball or whatever it is, right?
Yeah, and it gets Electro Ball
Basically.
itself,
It gets Electro Ball as well.
which is
Great,
funny.
great design. Great design.
Oh god. Yeah, and with that special attack boost, like that's pretty I don't know, like I feel like that's pretty insane.
This shouldn't exist.
That's a harsh way to put it.
I feel like this is even better than the Raichu, so I'm gonna put this tier 1 plus.
Yeah, this is something
Interesting.
the Game Freak would make. So
Okay, so other people have ranked this right between tier 1 and tier 2.
Nah, tier 1 plus. Tier 1 plus for sure. Like you're doing almost you're doing 1.2
do so
times
much damage.
1.2 times to almost every Pokemon
But I
on
mean, if
every
you feel like
move.
it, you can definitely like prep your mons so you don't take increased damage. It's not that ridiculous the speed stat you need. It's like 199 or something.
Yeah, I don't know, but then like this is going to be destroying all the defensive mons. It's going to be outspeeding.
Yeah.
Like get some chip on the team, and this thing will just melt through teams
You're like, oh
This is
yeah,
this is a
Ferrothorn's
tough
a nice
one.
check to it.
and
I think
get some
what's a nice check?
webs. What's a nice check?
What's a
What?
nice check?
I
What
said
did you say?
Ferrothorn.
Ferrothorn.
Ferrothorn. Oh, let me just
Well,
do
Thunder's
a call.
exists now too, so never mind.
Well, this thing doesn't really have any attacks, so let me just calc for you guys so you get an idea of the damage. Are we calking
It's
like
Focus
Electro
Blast
Ball?
anyway.
Sure, Electro Ball.
Okay, Electro Ball. base 155. Electro Ball would do 73 to 86 to a Ferrothorn.
Is that
Okay.
adding on the double damage as well?
Yes, that's adding on the double damage.
Yeah, that's a lot of damage when you think about it. Because that's Electro Ball is a resisted hit, right?
Yeah. But to be fair, I think this one's really hard to say without testing.
Yeah, I mean for sure.
Yeah,
It seems super OP without doing anything, but
it's good enough special coverage that this is
yeah,
wild.
it is quite wild. I mean, obviously the numbers can be tweaked and stuff, but
Yep.
I think I think maybe it could afford to lose a little bit of speed or maybe a little bit of special attack and put that somewhere else, but
I mean, it gets nasty plot still, so like.
yeah.
You do not want to set up.
No, you do not want this to set up.
It's
Wait,
basically
imagine, guys, agility is actually a viable setup, you know?
Oh,
It's
no.
actually Megazam with better,
Yeah.
with a better ability.
Oh god.
Of any ability.
Yeah. Give Megazam. Let Megazam trace this as well, right? Like.
Oh no.
Yeah, exactly.
Crazy. Yep.
Counter Megazam.
I mean, at that point, it's like whoever moves first, right?
Yeah, but I don't think Raichu Alola can hit Mega Alakazam like at all, pretty much.
I mean, a Thunderbolt or something will still hurt it.
Megazam is like what? Like over 100 special defense.
True.
But yeah,
Does
Well,
Raichu
it
get
does.
Shadow Ball?
I don't think
Hang
so.
on, I'll tell you in a second. I just
No, it doesn't.
Hmm.
It doesn't.
Dark Pulse?
Definitely not.
It gets
No.
physical moves for Dark.
Yeah, okay. There.
Leave.
Yeah.
Go swing, fling, knockoff, thief.
Fling with a Mega Stone.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
And
Yeah,
you-
nah.
Something
So
Nacho would
Actually,
bring.
hang on. Oh, no bug moves either anymore. I think it used to get Signal Beam.
Yeah.
well, damn. Well,
Oh,
yeah.
get that.
Maybe Megazam is gonna counter this thing, but
Okay, one team.
yeah, needing an OP mon to counter a broken mon. Yeah.
That uses energy burst.
So it's worse than Mega Mawile because there's no counters. Unlucky.
Unlucky.
Yeah. So very strong, but I guess we'll see how it stacks up against more, right?
Yep.
Next up we got Mega Sandslash, ground normal, gets that normal typing. Gets rough skin.
That's kind of nice, I guess. Rough skin.
Kind of nice,
Yo,
yeah.
guys, stab rabbit spin.
Yeah, very nice. um, yeah. So rapid spin for the speed boost, swords dance for the attack boost. So other than that, I guess rough skin is nice, but like, I don't know. The defense is good, but once again, the more bulky megas without any reliable recovery are just not going to be as strong in my opinion.
Well, this still isn't, at least, this isn't a wall. This is like a tank that it can actually hit hard too.
Yeah, like something like it reminds me of a Mega Aggron.
Yeah.
Except, yeah, not nearly as good as a Mega Aggron.
Not nearly as good as a Mega Aggron, because I would take Filter over Rough Skin any day.
Yep.
The speed is okay with rapid spin.
Yeah.
Like after that, it's gonna be doing pretty well.
Yeah, so yeah, get a rapid spin off, and if you can get a swords dance off or something like that, it'd be pretty nice. It does get swords dance, right? I'm not crazy. Yeah.
Yes.
So Yeah, immune to ghost and electric is not a bad thing, but it gets that fighting weakness, gets grass weakness, gets water weakness. Um, that's that's it, right? Weaknesses wise,
Yeah.
ice weakness, yeah.
Yeah.
Um, so it only picks up the one extra weakness to get those to get that extra immunity as well. So it's not necessarily a bad thing, but um, I mean, yeah, gonna run what if I was running this, I guess rapid spin, earthquake. What's its best normal move?
Crush claw. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe.
It might be it.
I
You
mean,
could run
I'd probably
facade
run
and
this.
I
furry
mean,
swips.
I think EQ rapid spin
shoe
spikes.
swipes again. Yeah. It depends what you bring it with, obviously, but
Yeah.
maybe if you were versing a team that has a lot of status
Slash.
effects, you could run facade,
High critical hit.
but yeah,
For what it's worth, I think this is better than Sand Slash.
this is Sand Slash. You mean Alolan Sand Slash?
No, I mean just
No.
regular.
Oh,
normal
oh,
Sand Slash.
regular Sand Slash. Yeah, okay, yeah.
It's
Uh,
at least an improvement on itself.
yes,
Exactly.
that's what a mega should be, right?
I mean, not
Um,
necessarily.
Not
There
a
are
full
definitely
jump,
mobs that
please.
just get worse, like Garchomp.
Yeah, fair.
Detail
Garchomp
also
is
needs to
just
step
worse.
up.
It's not bad, but it's worse.
Yeah, it's different because Mega Garchomp's like mixed breaker, and Garchomp is like a physical sweeper.
Yeah. Hmm. I'm debating what tier I should put this in, but I feel like a tier 4 is fair. Tier 4, tier 4.
Holy. We have our first Bionic Soup Jedi
Yeah.
disagreement with the masses. The masses have Mega Sand Slash in low tier 2.
No.
What?
No.
This is like a almost tier 5, man.
I would
There's no tier 5.
Well,
I would
like I said,
I would rate
almost tier 5.
this I would rate this lower than the Alolan Raticate for sure.
Okay.
Just from the typing and the ability isn't as useful.
You know what? I would kind of disagree actually. I think it's slightly better than that, but it's still not great.
Yeah. Okay.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Like Eradicate
Opinions.
has
Opinions are opinions.
yeah,
That's
it's
why
got
we're
more
here.
weakness there, and it's like just it's like its build is not synergistic with what it is.
I guess Mega Sand Slash kind of like it's a mega, but it kind of does things you probably wouldn't want your mega to do, like be your spinner, be your like physical chip doer or whatever.
Yep.
This thing wants to run like leftovers or something.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. It wants recovery and it doesn't have any at all outside
With
of
good
rest.
support, this can be very good. I think.
Yes.
Like
Can be bad.
Vaporeon with Vaporeon. But yeah,
Give it grassy train
anyone,
and have to run
yeah,
high
anyone
horsepower
can
all
be
the time.
good. Anyone can be good with good support.
Yes, exactly.
Does it get high horsepower?
But yeah,
It does. Or not?
It
I
does
don't know.
not.
I would
It does not
Well,
get high horsepower.
unlucky.
unlucky. Bulldoze though, right?
That's also halved with grassy terrain.
Oh really? Okay. Stomping tantrum. Does it get that?
Tantrum. That's the one.
Yeah, that
Run,
should get.
so don't run grassy terrain with this, or just
Yeah.
run normal moves then.
Yeah.
Yeah, so just run facade and be done with it.
Alright, you can run grassy terrain with this though. Mega Sand Slash A, full Metal Claws. This Pokemon's normal type attacks turn into Steel type attacks and are boosted by 1.3 times. All multi-hit moves always hit the maximum. Really? It gets Skill Link and a 8 ability in one?
Yep.
That is...
Fury swipes.
And
Um,
limited speed.
Yeah, that's... Well, I mean, it does lose its... What is it? Slush Rush. So, that's a fair enough increase. I mean, obviously, it's still got that 4 times weakness to fighting, 4 times weakness to fire, so it's got a lot of things that are gonna hurt it.
Yep.
Um, but yeah, with that speed, that attack, get a sword stance off, nothing really is gonna enjoy fighting this thing.
You also got home claws
Bulky waters. Oh,
to get up the accuracy of Fury swipes.
Yep,
yeah,
that's
yep.
good setup there as well. So, I mean, this is obviously better than Sand Slash. So, uh, I think I would put this. I think I would put this tier two, mid tier two.
I think it's very good, but it has very clear counters, which are bulky waters. This do not
Bulky
have
Waters,
bulky waters.
yeah.
And what did Masters say? Masters say high tier two, so you're pretty close.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I think we
just,
talked. Yeah, this is really good. I think.
yeah. It's. I mean, I don't think it's better than things like the Raichus, obviously, but
No, 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 no.
I think Butterfree overall would be better than this as well, but this is still a scary mon that you wouldn't really enjoy facing.
Yeah, this can get out of hand pretty quick.
Yeah.
You definitely need to keep your waters healthy against
Actually,
it.
that still gets earthquake, doesn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
So yeah, bulky fires aren't even going to help.
So don't run grassy terrain, guys.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, this thing's going to be running other stuff 90% of the time though, so.
Yeah. For sure.
But yeah,
Well, just
definitely.
Fury swipes.
Yeah,
Yikes.
yikes indeed. Speaking of yikes, Mega Nidoqueen. Uh, keeps the same ability that you're gonna run 90% of the time on it anyway, and then Poison Ground still uh, just gets boosts in attack and the defenses,
And
Everything
special attack.
except speed.
and special attack gets a little boost.
20.
Everything except speed.
Yeah. Uh, so this just a Nidoqueen that slightly does more Nidoqueeny things.
This
Yeah,
is
but you
like
want to run physical
Nidoqueen
stuff now.
on the. No, Nidoqueen has physical attack higher than special anyway already.
Yep.
Yeah, but at least then you could run
Doesn't.
Life Orb with it.
Well, you don't need life. What? You don't need life orb. It's the
Well,
same
yeah,
difference.
with this, yeah, you don't need the
Does it do
life
damage
orb,
now?
but
No,
you,
it does the exact same damage. I have calced this.
Oh, okay.
yeah,
Just
it's-
make life of the
It
Mega
basically
Stone for
just
those.
bulkier.
but
Bulkier and no life orb recoil moves that
with
don't
this, you're more likely to run things like the head smash and stuff like that, right?
Yeah, sure. Because you can
Um,
take life orb damage even if without sheer force.
yeah. And though I guess I don't know what the calcs would be on like rocks. Does it get rock slide versus head smash and stuff like that? But either way, like you're gonna run this more physically instead now.
Does get Rock Slide?
Does it
Probably.
get Head Smash?
No, it does get Rock Slide.
It does.
I know
but
Nido King does get head smash at least.
I
this doesn't.
okay, Nidoqueen doesn't. Okay, Nidoking does. Makes sense. Um, but yeah, I mean, honestly, when it comes to megas, I feel like uh this is pretty average compared to some of the ones that we've seen. Like honestly, this is one of the ones where I would value having the item more so because then you can run Scarf, you can run the Life Orb, etc. Uh,
This reminds me of
Yes.
like Mega Blastoise before it got Shell Smash.
yeah,
I agree. We might have Jed joining me and Stu in not thinking this is a tier 1.
yeah. I like have it's a bit of a bulkier Nidoqueen, and like you lose the Black Sludge if you're gonna go for a subset. You lose the Scarf if you're gonna go for a Scarf set.
Good thing about it, it literally can do anything you want. and
Wait,
it
yeah,
can live a
Still
life orb
Nidoqueen,
guard
yeah.
jump earthquake.
yeah. It's okay. Yeah, fair enough. But it's basically the same Nidoqueen, right? Just
Yeah, it's just
slightly
better
bulkier.
Nidoqueen. Yeah,
Um,
like in stat wise.
so it just depends if you uh want the versatility of having different items, or if you like. I wouldn't draft this over a regular Nidoqueen.
Obviously, depends on what you usually do with Nidoqueen. Like,
Well,
if
if
you
it's tier
just
2,
run
you're getting
defensive
points.
Nidoqueen, then this is just better.
Yeah, I mean that's
If
fair.
you need extra
Well,
points with it, then yeah.
it's better defensively, but you don't get the recovery from the black sludge and stuff like that. So when you say better
Well, you still hit
defensively,
harder.
yeah, yeah, I don't know. I would put this tier 3 minus probably, because like it's still a Nidoqueen, but I just, compared to a lot of the other megas, I don't think it's great.
Okay.
What did you put it as, Haamu?
I have not ranked these, but
Oh,
I
okay.
would probably put this at like tier 2.
See, I don't
But
think
it's
it's.
still really, really strong.
I would rather take the Mega Arbok over this as a poison type
Yes,
Mega.
me too. Like I would, if I would put in tier 2, I would still take Arbok over this. But yeah, people hard agree with each other that this is like solid tier 1, which I disagree with.
I very disagree with that, because I don't know, like it's a Nidoqueen, just slightly better stats. Like,
Yeah, I wouldn't call it tier 1. It's tier 2 for
Yep.
me.
yeah, I wouldn't even put it in tier 2 myself, honestly. But I mean,
Yeah, we heard the 3 minus, so you just don't say it again. You're gonna get some questions about it later, probably.
oh well, whatever. I don't know. I just don't think it's. I don't think it's
That's
that much better than a Nidoqueen. So anyway, obviously up next we've
fair
got the
enough.
Nidoking. Sheer Force. Uh, and obviously just more offense than the Nidoqueen, yeah?
Yep. And
So,
more speed. You gotta outspeed those freaking Landers T's, you know?
yeah, that's fair. Makes sense. Um, see, with this, I feel like it's obviously got the advantage over the regular Nidoking, because it's going to be hitting harder, right? Like, or
Yep.
have you calced it so that it is?
No, this hits harder.
Yeah. And with that little bit of extra speed, I mean, this one I would put. This one I would put in a tier 2 plus, tier 1 minus, I think.
I think with Nidoking the thing is that you never really run defensive Nidoking. It's always gonna be offensive. The only thing Mega Nidoking has worse than Nidoking is that you can't run Scarf. That's literally the only one.
Yeah,
Only thing.
yeah. Yeah, 90% of the time you're not running sub Black Sludge or anything like that on a Nidoking.
Yeah.
Uh, so I can understand why that would. Yeah, this I think is just, yeah, a more offensive Nidoking, which just makes it that little bit better than the Nidoqueen, in my opinion.
Yep. I would agree.
Yeah, I like this one a lot more.
Yeah. Yes, for sure. All right. What do we got next? Mega Clefable, Fairy
So
Fire.
what would you have ranked Nidoking?
I said tier 2 plus.
Oh, okay. I missed it. People agree with harder than Nidoqueen that this is a tier 1. But yeah. Moving on.
I still don't think it's good enough to be a tier 1, but
Yeah, like 2 plus.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Mega Clefable is busted.
Mega Clefable, Fairy Fire with
This
adaptability.
was a good idea.
Me, bitch!
So this thing is just going to run its normal set of like Flamethrower, Moonblast,
That's
Wish.
not the normal
Protect, that's all
set.
it needs.
Guys,
Wish
guys,
teleport.
guys. Clefable's normal set is Wish, Protect, Moonblast, Teleport. So let's not like say that Flamethrower is the normal set. Hello?
Well, I mean,
Wish, normal
I feel
reset,
like
and then
I'm
Nacho set.
Okay, okay,
I
okay.
feel like Flamethrower or Fire Blast is pretty standard on Clefable because the stills are the types that's switching into it, right? Yeah.
Really good idea to run a
Draft,
draft.
yeah.
That's
You know
what I
what?
mean. I'm a draft player. I don't play ladder, so
Neither do I, but like still, I still feel like if unless there's something specific you wanna hit, this is always like Moonblast, Wish,
I mean,
Protect,
I do think it's
Teleport.
more valuable to run teleport. Yeah, but you could
Well, it
still just
depends on
catch
the
a
matchup.
weak skill
Depends on
type
the
off
matchup.
guard and fire
Yeah, yeah,
blast
yeah,
it to
yeah.
oblivion.
Definitely.
but yeah, this is going to be hitting hard with those fire blasts and the moon blasts. So um, doesn't need any extra
Automatically
speed.
punished by rocks now, which
That
is
is so
some
strong.
balance.
I mean, yeah, that is actually some balance because it doesn't
Fireball here. It's so stupid.
it doesn't have the magic guard. At least not until after it mega evolves. I mean,
Do I want to out what this was like originally, the original Mega Glyphable?
Yeah.
yeah, why not?
Okay, so originally this was, or the first version of Mega Clefable was Fairy Ghost, and it was Cursed Body and just fat, which was very boring. So
That's
Yeah, I mean that's even more boring than the normal Clefables. So,
yeah, exactly. That's why we changed. I changed it.
and at least this thing can't just like take a status move and start calm minding and be unkillable.
Yeah,
So that is something.
we don't support stall here. I mean, what?
uh, um, this one's hard because I still think it's very strong. I feel like this would be in the same boat as the Mega Butterfree with a tier 1 minus.
Okay. And you still get the regular Clefable like as a bonus.
Yeah, so you can still be an annoying as fuck player, but then you just Mega Evolve it to destroy things with your Moonblast
So
and.
I feel like Clefable without an item is actually like not the end of the world.
No, it's really not. Like, because it gets the recovery with the wish and what it gets it gets soft boiled, yeah, that's the one. Yeah. So it's got the recovery that it can sit there anyway, but just when you Mega Evolve you can't tank the toxics and stuff, which is I think a nice trade off for getting um that fire stab to hit the steals that are gonna try and sit on you.
And for all the people that are part of the project or the ranking team, let's say Pog, because we got a new freaking sprite design for it. Let's go.
Auger.
Augers indeed.
Walk.
But yeah, that's yeah, I don't know. Tier 1 minus in my opinion.
Tier 1 for me. That's worth a tier 1 pick.
Yeah, for sure.
I would take it and regret it 3 weeks in.
Great.
But that's just because we're bad, Nacho.
Everyone in this call are
Speak
bad
for
unless
yourself.
Johann wants to say he's good.
No,
Leave
I'm
him.
most definitely not.
Okay, so we're all bad. Great.
Yeah, we're all bad. Okay,
Let's go.
excellent.
I mean, let's just set up Mew this week.
Good players
Oh
know.
no.
Oh gosh. Okay. Up next we got Mega Ninetales. Does not get a second typing, but does get solar power. So basically, a
That would
Mega
make sense.
Houndoom without the dark typing, right?
Or Mega Houndoom that can actually set up Sun.
Okay, yeah. I guess it does get the one opportunity to set up Sun for itself, but like. Yeah, I mean, interesting, but you would obviously still need another fire setter with it as well. So, I mean, it's going to be hurting your team composition in that situation.
Probably, yeah.
And obviously it can't stick around forever because it hurts itself whenever it attacks. But I mean, decent speed, decent special attack when it's getting that 1.5 times. And yeah, not terrible bulk either.
No, no, and definitely incredibly hard to switch into if sun's up.
Mhm. Mhm.
Being fire blast,
Yeah.
this thing just
I
it's
I
to hit KO at Toxapex. Let's just put it out there.
yeah. Uh yeah,
It's a good tier
definitely.
two for me.
Yeah, I would put this in tier 2 as well. Maybe a tier 2 minus, but I'll just put it mid tier 2 for now.
I would
Oh,
definitely draft this over Mega Houndoom. I've tried Mega Houndoom. I'm never trying it again.
yeah, yeah, for sure. This is a better Mega Houndoom, but
How's it better?
Well,
because it can set sun for
Solar
itself.
Power.
Oh yeah, I guess that's true.
Yeah.
It's faster. I think 120 is better than Mega Houndoom 115. I think so.
Yeah, I don't know. I like Ninetales, so I like this. I'll put it in tier 2, so that's fine. I just yeah, it's not overwhelming on paper. I mean, obviously, we'd have to see how it performs. But
Yeah. And you are pretty much agreeing with masses. This is high tier 2 for other people.
yeah, fair enough. Maybe I like Mega Ninetales more. Ice Fairy, Revon Chule.
Close. That's Finnish. Close.
How do you say it then, Haamu?
Revontulet.
Revon Tulette.
There we go.
Uh huh. When entering the field, this Pokemon attempts to set up an Aurora Veil. Okay, so you bring this in, it's Hail, and then it Mega Evolves, and you get the Aurora Veil if something hasn't switched in to cancel that. And I mean, that's
Yeah.
alright.
If anyone was wondering, Revontulet means the Northern Lights in English.
Uh huh.
It was Nacho.
And there goes our dad. Only 3 left.
Okay. Um, interesting. So, I mean, that's pretty cool. But I don't know if having the ability to set up multiple Aurora Veils during a match, it would be better. And once again, like if you want to do that, you're going to have a second Hail setter on your team.
Yeah.
Um, I do like that more than um normal Mega Ninetales,
Really?
but I personally do.
Yeah, I'm just
Same.
asking because I think. Wait, I
I
think
like it
you
better.
would
Not
if
I like it better, but I don't rate it higher.
oh you like it better, but necessarily wouldn't put it higher. Okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't necessarily put it higher. Um, but I like it better. But like Defog will just straight up get rid of the Aurora Veil, whereas Defog won't get rid of Ninetales' special attack boost.
Yeah.
Um, I would probably still draft Alolan Ninetales over normal Ninetales, but I would probably put this in a tier 2 minus rather than mid tier 2.
Yep. I'd agree. I feel like everybody agrees with that. Yeah, 2 minus pretty much for everyone.
Yeah.
Definitely very
Except
interesting.
Link, which is magic, I think.
Yeah.
So
Obviously, let's just not call him out on every vote. Everybody knows
Yeah.
his opinions are gonna be different.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. All right. Mega
who's
Wigglytuff.
brown? Is that J-Mac?
Probably.
J-Mac is green, dark green.
Oh, wait, am I not dark green?
Oh wait. Oh, you're right. J-Mac is wait. Why am I so lost? It's like
Yellowish.
light orange. Light orange. I'm lost. Okay, can we continue? Let's check the map.
Sorry.
No, all good. What do we got? We got Mega Wigglytuff. Fluffy ability. So obviously takes that half damage from contact moves, but double damage from fire. So you get that fire weakness to take less from physical moves, which is pretty cool. With its decent bulk, what changed for this? The special attack is a lot higher.
Defense, special attack, those at least. Let me just check. And special defense. Defense, special attack, special defense. Those
Okay.
changed.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. It's a better Mega Ordino at least.
100%.
Like 100%. Yeah. 200% better than Mega Ordino because it's actually got a useful ability.
And it looks better.
And it looks better. Yeah.
And it can hit. It can hit something for more than 10%.
Yeah. And then it still gets the wish. It still gets baton pass. Still gets.
Yeah, what does it get?
Dazzling gleam. It doesn't get moonblast, right?
Very good special hit. Yeah, very good special hit moves there anyway.
It has flamethrower.
Flamethrower
Ice
and
Beam,
dazzling gleam.
Thunderbolt. It gets a lot of special moves. Hyper
Yeah.
Voice.
And the fact.
Icy Wind as well, which isn't too bad.
And the fact that it's
Gen 1 normal type. It gets everything.
Yeah. And it basically gets double defense versus physical moves is pretty decent as well. That makes it better than Mega Ordino just by that.
I have a calc for this. So we got Life Orb, Nidoking's Poison Jab does 36 to 43 against Wigglytuff.
Is that the Mega Nidoking? Or just regular?
Life
Okay. Okay. I mean that's still a decent taking three hits from that 3-hit KO'd from that is pretty decent. I don't know what it's doing back to a Nidoking, but
yeah, me neither. Calling the defensive capabilities. Choice Band, Aegis Slash cannot 2-hit KO with Iron Head.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. Decent. I would. I mean, yeah, it's got decent utility. Stealth Rock's Wish, Baton Pass, and a offensive move of some variety is pretty nice. But I don't think it's better than a tier 3 plus. Is about where I would put it, I think.
That people have put it in between tier 2 and tier 3. So yeah, pretty
Except Amish.
So we really just calling out everybody who says something different.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, except Amish, he was like, yeah, this is like high tier 2 boys.
Yeah. I mean, it definitely has potential to be an annoying thing to deal with.
This is the new Clefable, guys.
Yeah, probably. But I don't know. I don't think it's better than some of the other options that I put in tier 2 already, so
Fair.
Mega Vileplume. I like I like Vileplume, so losing the grass typing is a bit sad, but Ghost Poison is nice. There's not many of them. With the Gengar line being the only one, right?
I think so.
Nightmare. Pokemon's fairy type attacks turn into ghost type attacks and are boosted by 1.3. So now you can Moonblast gets Moonblast, right?
Yes, Moonblast and Dazzling
Yes,
Gleam.
Moonblast and Dazzling Gleam, yeah.
So ghost type Moonblast is pretty cool.
Yeah, and with that special attack stat, that's gonna do some damage.
Yep, and it still can use Strength Sap.
Yup. Sleep Powder, Leech Seed.
Oh god.
Good stuff.
Oh god. This is
A nightmare.
It's a nightmare. Yes.
I mean, this is definitely something that I would want to draft personally.
I would not want to fight this. This honestly just looks sounds like a pain in the ass.
I mean, I super enjoy playing with things like Curse, Galarian Corsola.
Ew. What are you, a Vandril?
Um, Alolan. Is it Alolan? I forget what gen it's from.
You mean Cursor?
Galarian Casola.
No,
He means Galarian Casola, the
Oh, okay. The ghost
spooky
type.
one, I
Yeah,
think.
yeah,
Ghost one.
Which
Yeah,
is Gen 8.
yeah.
This is. I feel like this is what Cursor tries to be.
Yes,
It's
yes,
just 10 times better.
yes. I definitely would agree with that. I'm putting this one solid tier 2 because it's gonna be super
You
annoying
give
to deal
people
with.
points for this. Good lord.
Uh, I don't
I
know.
mean, to be fair, pretty much everyone else too. People think this is very high tier two.
Like once again, like I mean, Raticate the Alolan Raticate that I've put in tier 3 would beat this thing.
True.
Uh,
But yeah, that's fair.
yeah.
Its problems like the speed.
Sandslash, even the
Yes,
Sandslash
yes,
that I
yes.
put in tier 4 would beat this thing. Like
Yeah, fair.
I think there's lots of things that counter it, especially with the speed that it is. But yeah, still super annoying to deal with.
Yes.
And I would draft it.
Same.
This
Just
is
so I don't need to play against it.
yeah, this is definitely my favorite so far. But
Okay.
Yeah, you need to make up your mind on what you make your favorite.
uh,
What you want.
Mega Parasect Buggrass. Okay, Shroom Trip.
Oh.
When this
Oh.
Pokemon is on the field, all type effectiveness are inverted. Really?
Did you play too much Gen 6 in the past?
Wait, what games are Gen 6? Is it X and Y?
Yeah, in X and Y there's a
Yeah,
battle.
I didn't really care for those games.
Oh god!
There's kind of value in that.
Imagine having to try and learn the reverse of the type effectiveness chart.
I
I mean, you
mean,
don't need to
the
learn it.
Ugh.
the lower the skill level of the players in your division, the better this Pokemon gets.
Yes, but imagine having a bug grass type that you can switch into a flying type Pokemon. Like that's insane.
Isn't it lovely?
Wait, we have the greatest couch for this guy. Hold on, I got you. Okay. Max attack, choice band, Entei, sacred fire against max HP. Mega Parasect does 17 to 21%.
Oh my
And then we
god.
got adamant, mega max attack, Mega Parasect, leech life against max HP. Heatran is 153 to 181%.
God damn, that's insane. So yeah,
That
this
sounds so whack.
this thing dies to grass types, but
Yep.
is Talonflame's worst nightmare.
Poor Talonflame. Can't
Oh
even play
god.
that effect.
And wow, crazy. Resists rocks when it comes in and everything.
Great, mon. 10 out of 10.
Oh god. I mean that's
Even though I'm
crazy.
saying myself.
Super slow though. Though that attack is really nice. It gets Sword Stance, I think.
Yeah.
But other than that,
Let me check.
Get Spore still.
Spore, yeah.
Sword Stance.
So I don't know, like, uh, I mean, it's this. I feel like this is tier 3 plus probably. Um, just maybe a tier 2 minus. From
Right on the money with other people.
just from the annoyingness of having to think about how you have to deal with it. Um, and I'm assuming that like its attacks are inverted as well, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
All So yeah, I wouldn't want to draft this because it would be too hard for my smooth brain to handle to think about all that kind of stuff.
I just wanna see someone switch a heat train on this and it gets one shot.
Could you imagine? Oh god. Yeah, Heatran dying to a Giga Drain.
The what?
Leech life or something, yeah.
Yep.
Oh god. Alright, Mega Venomoth. Bug poison. Simple. Oh my god. Really?
Yes.
Just remember, it doesn't have tinted lens anymore though, so
Yeah, but now it gets double boost from Quiver Dance.
yeah.
Yeah.
At least it literally cannot touch steel types.
Yeah, fair enough. Uh,
Yes.
yeah.
And Haamu made it so it outspeeds Jelly Scuff Aurora by 4 points after one Quiver Dance, if it's modest.
If it's modded, oh my god.
Very interesting.
So yeah, this thing will be able to outspeed. I don't know, Mega friggin' Alolan Raichu after a Quiver Dance.
I mean, I'm just gonna throw this out there for sorry all the Venomoth fans, but +6 Mega Venomoth fails to OHKO a max HP AV Gudra. Very sad day.
That is a very sad day. But yeah, I don't know. Definitely strong, but yeah, I guess with the lack of tinted lens, not overpowered compared to some of the Pokemon we've seen.
Well, if you don't bring your steel type, then this can definitely feel overpowered.
Yeah. Does this get sleep powder as well?
Think so. Yes.
So it can still put the steel type to sleep and then slowly chip it down, but
Sure.
that requires hitting sleep powder, I guess. I don't know. I think it's at least on par with the Arbok, so I'm gonna put it tier 2 minus.
Okay.
In my opinion, I don't think it's overly strong compared to some of the other ones we've seen, but it's also definitely not on the weak side.
Group consensus so far is tier 2.
Good. Mega Dugtrio, straight up ground type steel. Treasure Hunter loses its trapping, so when this Pokemon enters the field or acquires this ability, this Pokemon copies the opposing Pokemon's held item. Yeah, I mean, sure. That's pretty interesting.
You can still trap someone before you Mega if you know their item and you want it, which is pretty fun.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Treasure Hunter
Also gives
got choice
information.
band. Also gets
Yep.
what?
Gives information.
Yeah.
I like it. Honestly. Still super, super, super frail. So, still quite weak to most priority moves. So the speed, like the extra speed, doesn't necessarily help it a ton. But that attack is really nice. Yeah, I don't know. I would probably being able to copy things like a choice band or um I don't know what else you'd really want to copy.
By 4,
I mean, I think
maybe.
it's more
Yeah.
also more like I've learned to appreciate how actually like insane it is to have a Pokemon in draft that knows Frisk. So this would
Yeah.
combine that usability as well.
Yep, that's fair enough. Being able to work out what item your opponent has is always quite nice. Um, Copy that assault vest so you can figure out why your calcs are so fucked. Um,
Do you have personal? There's something you want to tell us? Do you?
I mean, I'm sure it's happened to all of us, right?
Of course, of course.
You're like,
Can't name the game,
oh,
but I'm sure it has.
this thing is tanking my hits. It's got to be max special defense or something like that. And then you're like, wait, it shouldn't be doing that much damage. What the fuck? Um, but yes, I would put this. This is to me an upper tier 2 to a lower tier 1. I think I'll put it in tier 1 minus for now.
Okay. Be higher than the group so far. This would be low tier two.
I don't know. I like it. I like it. Like, it just does more Doug Trio-y things by hitting hard and
Yeah.
fast and dying, but without the trapping, which I don't
You still
necessarily
get as a
mind.
bonus before you mega.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I like it. A Lowland Doug Trio. Gem Collector. Boost the power of Tri Attack by 1.3 times and change its type depending on the stone used to Mega Evolve. Doug Trio can Mega Evolve with any gemstone. And Tri Attack can change to any type except Dark, Normal Ground, Bug, and Poison.
Yeah,
Okay.
three
So,
always combined to the stone you use.
I mean, so yeah, I like that. Uh, Being able to have a move that is basically like um a Silvally. Uh, what's his move that changes type?
Multi attack.
Multi attack. Um, that can be most types to cover the types that you can't hit. Like having that ability in draft league is always nice, and the fact that Tri Attack can still get any of the statuses and stuff as well.
Let me just go switch that thing because there's a lie there. Because you can get a dark type. I'm just dumb.
Okay, you can get a dark type. There you go.
There we go.
Um, and I mean, if you made it any gem, there is the normal gem and stuff, right? But
No,
like
I
the
mean, yeah, I mean, it's not
yeah,
the gems.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
the
I get you.
evolution stone or whatever.
Evolution stone, yep. Um, I mean, I think that's pretty nice. I would, I would use it. It's obviously not as fast as the normal Doug Trio. Um, but having 150 special attack with pretty much any type that you could need, while still potentially statusing stuff. Um,
Definitely rewards good team building.
yes, I would definitely want to use this myself. It's a shame that it doesn't change the type as well, but I mean that would be or the secondary type or something, but that would be a bit.
We'll get to that later.
Okay, but yeah, that would probably be a bit strong for this thing. But I would still, I reckon I would put this. Do I like it more than the Doug Trio? Yeah, I think I would put this tier 1 minus as well. I would put it on par with the other Doug Trio.
People agree that they're very same power, but they still think this is 2 minus or low tier 2.
I don't know. I feel like it's higher than a low tier 2. I mean, I can understand a higher tier 2 to a mid tier 2,
Yeah.
but yeah, I don't know. I like it personally, so.
Yep.
Mega Persian, Proud Mind. This Pokemon special attack stat is doubled. Okay, so
Oh my
we've
god,
got
there's
the.
two. Before anyone shouts at me, I can see there are 2 freaking periods. Hold on.
That's just for emphasis that you're like, well, shit.
It's done here.
Yeah. So double special attack. I don't know Persian's special move set, but
Very, very good. Shadow Ball, Dark Pulse, Water Pulse, Shockwave, Thunder Ball. There's a lot.
Hyper
Power Gem,
voice.
Hyper
oh,
Voice.
Okay, yeah, that's decent then. I mean, yeah, uh, I feel like that's pretty strong. Um, to have like the basically same ability as Mega Metatite, Metacham. I mean, um, just on the special side. Obviously with less stab ability, but that's still strong. Hmm.
Still gets nasty plot as well, so it can set up even like Mawile can with Soul Slam.
Jeez. That's a tough one. I feel like same as Mega Metacham, this is going to be an upper tier Mega, especially with that speed. It's faster than the Mega Metacham. Um, so I think I will put this mid tier one.
Okay. People think this is actually worse than both the duck trios, and it's very low tier too.
Uh, I mean, I don't. I mean, maybe it
I would
is.
personally not agree, but maybe it is. I don't know.
Maybe it is, but I think it sounds pretty strong, honestly.
Yeah.
Like it's gonna be hitting hard
Hold
with
on.
it.
Don't move the slides yet.
Okay,
Thank you. Just a sec.
gotta change something.
No, I just removed this ugly ass line here. There we
Oh,
go.
okay.
There's two more. Then there's a copy of the art book. You don't need to go there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see.
That's just so I can add more for the
No
upcoming
worries.
episodes, maybe.
Yeah. A lowland Persian relay after switching out via move or being forced out, the Pokemon replacing it restores third. Okay, so regenerator for whatever comes in after it.
Yep.
Yep.
I like that a lot, especially when like Persian likes to spam parting shot,
Cutting shot,
Yep.
and it has U-turn, which
and it has
is
U-turn. Yep. Um,
Now actually might hit hard.
so this can parting shot into I don't know, uh, Chansey. And then the
Yep.
Chansey can wish into this, and they can swap around like that to stay out.
That's not quite how I thought you would go with this, but sure.
I mean, this does really well with some wish support because it doesn't get any of that recovery itself, but being able to give that extra recovery into something else that it's going into is
Yeah.
really nice.
Yeah.
So it would definitely go into a stall team very nicely.
Or just hyper offense. You just
Or
target
a hyper offense, yeah.
first.
Yeah. Parting shot into something that just wants to set up once and then destroy.
Yeah.
Um yeah, definitely very uh team uh like it requires a team to do well, I would think.
Yep.
Um so for that point I'm gonna put it in tier 2 plus
Okay.
because I think like the regular Persian is just straight up more offensively better and can do stuff by itself. Um, but this requires using a team and having
Yep.
a good team to actually make it work well.
And our group so far agrees that it's very solid tier two.
Yeah. Yeah, I can definitely see the potential that this has in a good team build. But by itself,
This can be
it's
really frustrating to play against if you're playing like against a really well built team.
yeah, I can I can see it causing a lot of 5 or 6 O's just from it being there.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Time for the last one of the day.
Yep, it is Mega Primate Monkey Flip.
We love it. We love it.
Yeah. After using an attacking move, this Pokemon switches itself out. Okay. So
Close combat
It's
today, close combat tomorrow, and close combat yesterday.
yeah. Uh, I mean, yeah, that's fine. Put four offensive moves on it, and you get free momentum as well, right? Like,
Yep.
Yep.
not the strongest ability ever, but still very nice. Like, um, speed is decent, attack is decent, but nothing overwhelming. Gets decent coverage.
Yeah, I believe so. Like everything you would want.
Yeah, like it gets the elemental punches and stuff, right? Close combat.
Yep.
And
Damage
then
gunshot.
yep.
Yep.
Okay, yeah. I mean, yeah, pretty much what you need, what you want. Uh, only problem is it obviously
And
switches out.
outrage.
Outrage. Okay, so yeah,
Oh, but
use an
that's actually a really
outrage.
good one.
It
Yeah.
is. Use outrage and you switch out. So that you never get locked into it. You never get
Same with
You can
trash.
basically you can basically never get
wait.
into a bad matchup with Primate because
Does
you
it
always
have to?
something comes out.
Does it have to hit the offensive move to switch out?
After using an attacking move, no, as long as you use it, you switch
Okay,
out.
so yeah, even if a fairy type switches in on the outrage for some reason, you're still gonna switch out, right? Like,
Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty strong. Um, but I don't think
Actually,
it's.
don't quote me on that because I don't know how Showdown's code deals with
Yes,
that.
yeah, I'm not sure because most
Yeah.
of the things that are like using
Let's
and
assume that
hitting,
it switches out. Yeah.
yeah, that's what I'm assuming. But I mean, obviously, it depends on testing, right?
Yep.
On how it actually works. But I would give this. I'm gonna give this a tier 2 minus because I really like the ability, but I don't think it's overwhelmingly strong.
Yeah. And for all the people, if you're in PSS and you're watching this, look forward to these maybe in 2021 actually landing it to our
Yep.
servers. And there's gonna be a whole lot more if you keep watching these.
Yes. Yes. There's uh does
Every
this go
Pokemon that hasn't got a mega got at least one.
at
Every
uh,
single Pokemon that does not have a Mega at least got one.
at
Except
least
Tower Legends, but those.
Yeah.
and keywords there at some of them got at least one, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
that's a
some
keyword.
good
Let's
two,
let's just
one
not
good.
let's just not spoil how many some got.
Many.
I don't need to be spam tagged with "Oh, you're an idiot." Okay,
um but yeah,
Your
feel
finish
free
is
to
weird.
discuss these.
you got it's very cool how you've gone through and this is all the way up to Gen 8 that you're doing, right?
Yep.
Yeah, last
It's
one that got a
insane.
Mega was Zarude. I believe
Gosh.
that's the last one in the decks.
So yeah, we
Yep.
still got a ton more of these to go through.
Yes.
Are you gonna make?
They
Are you gonna
years.
make up slides for all of them for me, Haamu? Or
Yeah, as long as we do like about this amount per time, because
yeah,
I might not have the patience to do these if I need to make like the whole thing next time.
yes, no, understandable. Yeah, no, it's been good fun. And I'm definitely looking forwards to going through and finding more out. Um, we could probably, I don't know about you, but I could probably handle doing this a couple of times a week until we get through them all.
Yep, and we can also do like however people or you want to do them. We can do like one episode of these, and then we can do one episode of just some general talking about something, and then another one of these, and
Yeah, yeah.
however.
However, because yeah, this I'm hoping to make this NCL Jadcast a kind of regular thing. How regular depends, but
Let's
at
just hope that we get past episode 3.
yes,
That should be the first goal.
yeah,
I'll just
that
bully you into making these.
yeah. Thanks, Johann. I appreciate it. Yeah, no, it's been good
Enjoy your
fun.
daily pings.
And just if someone was wondering, I'm pretty sure we said that me and Jed are probably gonna be definitely the what's the word? Regulars here?
Yeah, the regulars, the hosts, whatever, co-hosts.
Yeah. Yeah.
I guess I'm the host, you're the co-host, and we're both the regulars. So,
Yeah. Let's say that.
but yeah, it's been good, and yeah, let's keep this going. Um, we'll finish.
Thank you
We'll
everyone for watching and listening.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, when it gets off the ground, feel free to come and play some games on the PSS server.
Yeah, it's not implemented yet, but it will
Not
be.
implemented yet, but it will be.
Quite far already to the project, so don't worry, guys, it's coming.
It's coming. All right. Excellent. Well, thanks for watching, everybody, and
Before you stop, don't go
yeah,
yet. If anyone has any ideas or something that they want to see us talk about, maybe
oh
DM
yeah,
us or write it in the comments.
yeah, that's a good idea. DM us or write us in the comments for if there's any topics that you want to talk about, want us to talk about. It doesn't even have to be Pokemon related necessarily.
No.
We're happy to talk about whatever. So, any questions for us, let us know. Thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll catch you next time on the NCL Jadcast.